And this all happened from after I visited this massage parlor.
Yeah, well, that has nothing to do with it.
That was coincidence. But, David, more importantly, Josh and I want to know how you bargained for $40 for the... I mean, sorry, not Josh. Stryker want to know. Is that the normal price for getting...
It was the worst purchase of my life. And, I Google my symptoms and everything comes up HIV.
No, you don't. That's not HIV. No way. And it has nothing to do with your experience at this massage parlor.
Could it be a liver thing with the yellow?
Virtually, no. It has nothing to do with it.
Bilirubin levels?
No.
I read WebMD.
No.
Do you really?
No. A rash and arthritis can be psoriasis. It can be felty.
It started off as a rash. The rash only lasted...
I doubt enough.
David, go see a rheumatologist. Okay, that's where you go.
I have, honestly, I've never been to a massage parlor, but they're all over L.A., and I don't understand how they can operate without being busted.
Right, what is that?
I don't know. I have a friend, his name rhymes with Sivan, who goes probably twice a week. And he says he goes in and he pays, not a lot, $60, I think, and he gets a real massage on his back and his legs and his feet.
Is his name Sivan Bowell?
No, I can't say his last name. But then he flips over, and they're like, $30, $40, $50, and he gets the HJ, and he's out of there. But that's not legal, is it?
No.
No, okay, right.
Take a seat. I'm Chris Hansen.
Not legal.
You have Mike's Hard Lemonade in your backpack, I noticed there, Josh. So for those of you who are Josh Groban fans listening and are just catching Loveline for the very first time, and I speak for Drew on this, thank you for checking out the show, and hopefully you'll stay with it when Josh is not here. And if you're wondering what Josh is like in person, he's an a-hole. I mean, the great thing about this guy is, obviously, he is a pro's pro. He is such a cool, good dude. And I've been getting people asking me on my eyes, what's it like in there? He's good dude. He doesn't take himself too seriously, hence his success. People that take themselves too seriously, in my opinion, are the ones that just kind of fall along the wayside. So anyway.
Thank you, Stryker.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Much.
Now leave. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna take my tea and go.
Tucker wants to talk to you when we come back. Also, Jessica's calling. Guys keep cheating on her, Drew. We'll find out what that's about. In a minute, we'll be back with Josh Groban on Loveline.
Loveline will be right back.
800-LOVE-191.
All right, we're back on Loveline. I'm Stryker. That is Dr. Drew, 1-800-LOVE-191. For the Josh Groban fans that are just checking out Loveline for the first time, tomorrow you may want to listen because we have Two Live Crew coming by.
They go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. Two Live Crew will not be opening anytime for Josh Groban pretty soon. Have you ever thought of bringing out or bringing with you or doing some sort of a show? Because hip-hop and rock bands have done shows togetger.
Yes.
Like maybe bring out a rock band or a pop band, or have you ever thought of that? Or would that not mix with you?
I'd be open to anything. I'm pretty open. We did have an incredible pop artist from Benin, Africa, come with us on our last tour, who's one of my favorite people in the world, named Angelique Kidjo. And it was so cool because I've been a fan of hers for a while, and we did a duet on her last CD with Carlos Santana, and so I invited her on the road with me to do the song every night and to open. And it was great because, depending on what city we were in, different people were coming to the show and they didn't really quite know what to expect. And she came out and got people dancing, and it was I don't believe in boundaries in music, so it's always great to kind of work with and meet new people.
Josh had the #1 selling album of 2007. It was called Noel. How long did it take you to record a Christmas album? For fairly
about
fast?
a month and a half in the heat of summer.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you have to. Because to get it out by Christmas, so we decorated the studio, and I was a little skeptical about doing a Christmas album, but we picked songs that were just so right for my voice, and we got to do it with the London Symphony Orchestra at Abbey Road in London, and it actually wound up being an incredible experience for me.
We were talking off the air, and I want to bring this up on the air. When you train to go on tour, because you do 2 shows on, 1 off, and you have no intermission at your shows. And you're not just, you're wailing, you're singing hard.
There's a lot of really heavy singing, and it's about 2 hours, and it is straight through. I've got an amazing violinist who does a solo in the middle and gives me a chance to kind of run around the back of the arena, and then I walk through the crowd. But other than that, and that's not really a break. So, and I'm always running into people in the lobby buying hot dogs. It's like, shame on you. Get back in there.
Josh, take this hot dog and eat it at the All-Star game.
Principal Josh is walking through the halls. And which is I saw my agent on her cell phone out there in Los Angeles.
Oh, it's funny.
An agent on a cell phone at a show? No way.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm going to be on again in a minute. That was awkward, but yeah, no. So so you have to get yourself physically and vocally really ready.
And how do you
get
train?
on the road. Well, I mean, other than just singing and singing and singing, I like to sing and run. I like to sing and hike. So I live about 20 minutes from Runyon Canyon. Anybody who lives in LA knows Runyon, and I'll just run up and down.
Don't you live near there, Striker?
I do. Yeah, I did it this Saturday.
I'll walk Runyon and I'll just I'll sing and just try and get myself in shape, or just get on a treadmill and just go uphill.
So have you seen
run.
some lunatic running down Runyon Canyon stinging?
That's Josh. Nice poodle.
As poodle means a euphemism.
Dog.
Okay, dog.
Striker.
Were you just doing the Carmen theme, by the way?
I think so. Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah, me
Can you
too.
do a little more of that?
That's a classic.
I listened to it on my iPod. I swear to God on everything. I listened to it on my iPod the other day.
La, 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 la. I don't know the lyric is the problem.
There's no lyric.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
Oh,
there
there
is.
is?
Thank you, Drew. Yes. There you go. See, I've got kind of a classical voice, but I've never really done opera. So
I know that
There you
from
go.
Tom and Jerry.
that's right.
I know it from Bad News Bears.
Which is a good point because cartoons actually introduced me to so much incredible opera and classical music when I was a kid. Some of the best music.
Kill the
was on
rabbit.
Kill the rabbit. So,
Drew, I am very impressed
Yeah.
that you knew the Carmen.
That's the Toreador song. It's a baritone aria,
It is.
aria, a
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah.
So that's all in my repertoire.
I'm not
So
impressed anymore.
I mean, every beginning baritone knows that song.
I love how he waved his hand in the air when he said repertoire. very classical.
That's why we got to get cameras in here. All right, Jessica, you've been waiting for a while. Thank you for waiting. Go ahead, you're 17.
Okay, but first I gotta tell Josh that thank you for being such an inspiration for me
Thank you for
as
listening.
a singer.
Thank you.
Okay, big story. So, my first boyfriend, to sum it all up, I went to Europe on a choir tour for a month, and I came back, and I found out he cheated on me with 4 different girls.
Ooh.
Yeah, that didn't last long. I dumped him. I was really
Well
mad.
done,
So,
well done.
Second relationship, it was going pretty good, and then he told me that we have a set date when we're going to break up. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah.
This is the guy you're with now?
What's that?
This is the guy you're with now?
Oh, no.
No, this is okay.
No. But, hold on. Okay, so
Oh, the song.
he told me when we were going to break up. I'm like, okay, this is really weird. And then he ended up breaking up with me before the date, and he did it over the internet and didn't tell me.
What an idiot.
Yeah. So I want to know, am I attracting the wrong type of men?
Ooh, interesting. So it's been 2 guys, right?
Yeah.
Did you dump him when he immediately gave you a date he was going to break up with you?
No, I'm retarded and didn't.
I think that would have been the first step.
Yeah, I get it.
Could these be just 16-year-old idiots, or is
Yeah.
she goofy? That's the reason why she's attracting
It's
these
very
guys?
hard to tell at this point, Jessica. I guess the easiest thing to look at is your family of origin. Do you have a dad that took off and or treated you badly?
No, my dad's here, and he was very upset.
Yeah, I think this is just 17-year-old screwballs doing their thing, and you're trying to you don't know, your head's kind of spinning too. You're trying to figure out what you want and what you need and who these guys are. It'll come into focus for you.
Are you dating guys your age?
Yes.
That's good.
I think you're going to be fine.
Jessica,
Okay.
just know one thing also, and I don't know if you know this because you're saying how nice you are, and these guys are kind of walking all over you a little bit, is girls, women, ladies, they hold all the cards. Do you know what that means? You have the control,
The power.
really. You have the power.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
You don't put up with this stuff. Believe
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
just think that way. Don't think about how can I get a guy, keep a guy happy. What does he need? Think what do I want from this relationship, and how is he going to give that to me?
Okay.
All right,
All right.
all right.
Amen. All right, Jessica.
Thank you.
Let's hear some Josh.
Let's
on that
hear
note.
some Josh Groban. All right.